Hey everyone, this is my Zune 30 gig MP3 player by Microsoft. It's the Zune. Been having problems with it, and I think I found a fix for it. And I thought I'd share it with everyone in case anyone else had the same problem. Alright, so the problem is that when I try to turn it on, I press the play button, and this happens. The Zune logo flashes on the screen, and it doesn't turn on, and the battery thing comes on, indicating that maybe it's something to do with the battery. So whenever you try to turn it back on, the same thing happens, the battery logo. So maybe it requires a charge, right? So you take your cable and you plug it in to see if it'll charge, and it looks like it'll boot up. So the Zune logo comes on, the progress bar, and you hear the clicking inside thinking it's going to turn on, and this happens. It tries to restart, and but it never boots up. It just keeps doing that over and over and over again. So what can you do? You could try calling Microsoft, their technical support, see what they say, but they'll probably tell you to send the Zune in. And because the Zunes are now kind of old, I doubt they'll be covered under warranty. So who knows how much they'll charge you to fix it. It'll probably be cheaper to probably buy a new MP3 player, because the new ones are better anyway. So you can try that, buy a new one, or you could try and fix this one. So what I did was I went on eBay and I typed in Zune battery. I figured that would be the cheapest thing to try to fix it. So I went on eBay, typed in Zune battery, and I bought one of these. This is a replacement battery for the Zune. Now this isn't an original one, but it works just the same. It's the battery, and it comes with an attached ribbon cable to connect it, and mine came with a plastic piece so that you can open up the casing without scratching it. This one is just for a 30 gig, and I think the 80 gig Zune share the same battery. I'm not sure on that though, but the process is probably similar. To fix the 30, the 80, or the 120 gig Zune is replacing the battery is probably the cheapest thing. Alright, so how do you replace the battery? Alright, so you unplug it. Alright, and in here there's a plastic covering the port that protects it from opening up. Alright, so you take that off with little screwdrivers that I have. They kind of look like this. You take it in, and then you take out the little plastic thing, and in here you'll find two screws, here and here. You remove those two screws with your screwdriver, and you set them aside. Don't lose them. And you take something plastic. I got these with my battery replacement, and then you pry it into the side here to open up the casing. Once you remove the two screws, that's the only thing securing the casing, the case to the Zune. So you take your plastic thing, or something plastic, and you just stick it into the side, and you pry it open, and yeah, and just carefully take it off, set that aside. And then this is the inside of your Zune. This is the hard drive that stores everything, and this is the cable up here. This is the battery up here, and the battery attaches to the Zune via this ribbon cable, this golden thing that connects to the Zune here. So all you have to do is this little connector here. You just take your fingernail and you can just click this part. There's a brown tab right here that holds this secured to the Zune. So you just take your fingernail and you just click this up, and then that releases the ribbon cable, and you just slide it right out, and the battery isn't attached to anything. You just take that off and set it aside. This is the replacement battery that I got on eBay for $8 shipped for $8. So you just take the ribbon cable and you just slide it in where you took off the old one, and there's no force necessary. You don't need to jam it in there. You just slide it in, and with your fingernail again, you just take this little brown tab and you just click it down, and it secures the ribbon cable to the Zune. And just smush that in place, the battery, and you can see that the Zune is starting up, and it'll boot up, and there you go. Now you have access to everything on your Zune, video, your music, and now you don't have to junk your Zune or sell it on eBay for parts. So you can try that to try and fix it. It's a cheap fix. Is the first thing to try is replacing the battery, and if that doesn't work, maybe it is the hard drive that gets a little more expensive, but that's the easiest thing to try first. So hope this helps somebody, and if it does help you, comment below. Thank you for watching.